Good evening, man. Thanks for tuning in. This is the Crawford Chronicles. I am your host, PK. I'm still looking for some offense, and tonight I got Sleeper with me. Sleeper, what's up, brother? How are you? Thanks for coming
What's
on.
going? Yes, sir. Of course, I'm doing well. Doing well. The boys aren't looking too hot right now, but
It's tough.
it is what it is.
So Chris is Homer. Chris named this episode. Well, the real Astros offense. Please stand up. And it really can't be any more fitting, based on what we've seen the last several games. I mean, look, let's go back before we get too deep, right? You scored one on let's say Thursday. You scored one on Tuesday. You scored three last night. You're two right now, right? Like you're not putting up the runs, and that it's not just this series. I mean, you can go
Yeah.
to the previous series. I mean, this has kind of been a thing, and this is against an Angels team that, aside from Urania last night, I mean, you should. I mean, I know we're going for the rubber mat. We're going for the win of the series. I get it right now,
hmm
right? But you had a guy. What was a rookie that pitched on? It was like a seventh start or fifth start.
Yeah, I forget how to pronounce his name. That was it was his sixth or seventh start of the
Clausen,
game. Yeah,
Clausen,
Boston. Yep.
and goes 7 innings of one hit baseball and 7 Ks.
Yeah,
Dude,
he cooked
like,
us. Yeah, the offense has been asleep for a while.
yeah,
You can even go back to the Giants series when they won. I know they won that first game late in extra innings. I think it was
yep,
like 2-2 before then. They
yeah,
put up like a 4 spot in the 10th. I don't remember the exact number, but then the next day I think they put up one and they lost, and then the rubber match was the very ugly game where you put up like three on like
yeah,
sack flies. So they've been quiet for a while now. It hasn't been good.
yeah, dude. And it's like if Pena and Jordan like aren't doing anything, this offense is just stagnant. I mean,
Yeah.
it just is. And like we have this guy that we got, at the end of July, and
Yeah.
like it sucks, man, because like when we got him, like I was trying not to be too down on it, even though I was, because it really nothing sexy about that pick. I mean, he
hmm
had a little bit better Jake Meyer numbers, right? A
Right.
better fielder. Um, but man, it so far it is, I don't know if he's just pushing. I really don't. Or maybe this is just the guy. I mean, we've seen him in the World Series like light up the offense. It's just been tough to watch. And the thing is that Espada will still run him out there like you're number four, like in your
Yeah. Four or
cleanup spot.
five. And it's like,
And it's like,
why?
what are we doing, dude?
Yeah.
Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, Varsho has been. I was kind of like you when we first made the move. I was like, sure, right? It's changed the scenery for him, and it couldn't get much worse than what we already had. Like we had Jake out there who couldn't really hit. Taylor Trammell's been fine. Sure, he's kind of regressed a little bit these past few games, but yeah, I don't understand why he's even remotely in the top of the lineup at all. He's more of like a 8 or 9 type of guy, but yeah, it's the offense is still the outfield especially is still looking pretty rough. Pena's out tonight with
Yep.
the
With the
hand
hand.
injury, which they said the MRIs and everything came back clean. He's just sore, so that could be a few days. I think you have Nick Allen in there tonight, so
Yep.
it's a
Dude,
pretty rough lineup right now. And Walker's,
it's
I
the,
think Walker's off too. So
yeah, because Wade's at first.
yeah.
It's
Oh
this is
yeah.
your
No.
this is your goon squad, as Bryles likes to say, right? Even
Yeah.
though it's not a matinee game, it's the evening game, and it's not even a getaway game because you've got Oakland, Sacramento, Vegas coming in town, for the
And Oakland,
weekend,
I
right?
feel like Oakland always, or it's not Oakland anymore. Sorry, just the Athletics, but I feel like they always play us good too. Like last year, they swept us when we were playing
Dude.
pretty bad.
Yeah.
So
Now, and they've got a lot of guys hurt. They got a
yeah,
lot of guys hurt. I
I
think
think Jake.
Soderstrom, Kurtz,
I was saying they just announced Wilson's probably going to miss the rest of the season too. I think today it came out Jacob Wilson might.
yeah.
So
Yeah, so but look, man, like you said, it's the A's. It doesn't matter how good we're doing or how bad we're
yeah,
doing. Like we were talking about kind of before we came on, like the A's are when they play us, no matter what, it's like their get right games,
hmm
kind of like Seattle was or is for this season, right? I
yeah,
mean, it's just thank God that the AL West is a joke because you're still in this thing, right? I mean, you got the Nationals. I think the Nationals, they're either playing the Rangers tonight or they wrapped up the series last night. I think. I think
uh,
are they off
the
today? The Rangers off today?
no, they're playing the Nationals right now. It was 0-0
Okay.
when I checked. I know the Mariners
Okay.
already lost, but yeah, the Rangers
Yeah.
are playing right now.
Yeah. So I mean, just thank God you play in a division that's just so weak. I mean, we got a 2-game lead, I think, right now coming into tonight,
hmm
right? You could easily be chasing based on your offense, and
Yeah.
and what you put out there. The series against Seattle was not ideal at all. You need this series. I think we talked about on Sunday was that these next 6 games, right, against the Angels and the A's, you need to go 4-2 at a minimum, right?
Minimum. Yep.
Because you're going to New York on Tuesday for 3 games there, right? So you need to go 4-2 here. Hopefully with the Sacramento A's in town this weekend, with their injury issues, that you can put another series win in there. Damn, you need to get this one tonight. I mean, you're chasing 2 at
Yeah.
the bottom of the
I'd
third.
say the Angels roster might be worse than the A's, truthfully, and here we are
Yeah,
fighting for our lives. So
it's
I don't know.
unbelievable how bad the offense is.
Yeah,
Like, it's unbelievable, dude.
yeah. It's, I mean, kind of going back to what you just said about the division. It's almost like a blessing and a curse at the same time. I kind of
Yeah,
just wish like we'd figure out if we were going to be bad or good. I know we talked about this when the trade deadline was coming up too, but it's like I wish we would just figure out if we were bad. I can kind of disconnect and not watch them as
yeah,
passionately as
I
I do.
know.
But dude, it's like they keep you holding on. So we'll
So I was
see.
just telling my fiance that over the weekend because, like, look, college football's starting and, like,
Yeah, football season.
dude, it's starting in like 2.5 weeks, man. Right?
Yeah.
NFL, all that stuff. And I said, I just want to know if we make it the damn playoffs. Like, can we just fast forward to, are we going to win the division and go to the playoffs, or is it over? Because I'm right there with you. Because if as long as we're in, it's every single night, all
Yeah.
day, watching, pissed off, happy, pissed off, happy, pissed off. Right? So, but yeah,
Yeah.
man, let's get into this series. It's obviously still going. Let's see what Varsha do.
Looking like a fly out.
Fly out to left.
Lead off
And
double by
and
Jordan.
Jordan, and he
And
stays there.
yep, he stays there. Doesn't even move.
Doesn't move. Okay, so Tuesday, like we talked about a minute ago, Clausen got the start for Anaheim. Christian Javier got the start for us, and Clausen, like we said, dude, owned him,
Yep.
and it seems to be. You can go back to Dean Kramer last year with Baltimore,
Oh yeah.
right, when he came here and owned him. Now, granted, when you went to Baltimore, and you faced him again, I mean, you knocked him out in like the first or second inning.
Mhm.
But Houston has that history of making it an unknown pitcher, right, or relatively new pitcher, a Cy Young candidate in that one outing, and that's exactly what happened here with Clausen. So 7 innings, 1 hit ball, 7 Ks, dude. I mean, Cam Smith, Yiner, and Jose Altuve got your 3 hits on
Yep.
Monday.
Yeah, it was
Not
it's
not
one of
good.
those games that seemed like it was just flying by. We were swinging at everything. The approach was awful. Like you said, Cam had that late home run. I think it was like in the 7th or 8th inning. And they kind of showed some life there. I don't know if it was the inning after that. There was one inning they had some traffic on, and then I think the 2 guys struck out, and it was like the guy, is it Ben Joyce for the Angels that came in like the ninth, was like pumping like 103, I
Yeah,
think. Yeah,
yeah,
he's a sicko. He's insane.
yeah.
So it could be the same thing tonight. If we don't get some runs here, he's going to come in the ninth and just shut us down. So,
And it's like, I want a pitcher that throws 103.
oh, I
You
would
know,
love one. I would just
like,
love one,
that's what
truthfully.
I'm saying. Just one. Like, well, I'd be cool with one. You
Yeah.
know. But yeah, look, like, it was so bad on Monday that, like, you only had one guy in scoring position on Monday,
Hmm.
just one. I
Yep.
mean, that was it. That was your offense Monday, dude. I mean, so let's get into Javier. Javier, 4 innings, 5 hits, 2 runs, 5 Ks, and he gives up a home run to Josh Lowe in the fourth
How many
with
walks
two
did he have?
outs. He had 1 walk.
One walk. Okay. I thought it was more than that.
It
But maybe he was
felt,
just,
it's because it felt like it.
yeah.
Because he wasn't. I mean, he went through 4 because of his pitch count, dude. That's
Yeah.
what it
Well,
was.
the first 2 innings he looked good. And I was like,
Yeah,
okay, like he's
yeah,
moving. And then I think it might have been the 3rd inning. I could be wrong, but he had the 2 outs, no one was on, and then they scored like 3 runs off him because he
yeah,
couldn't put a batter away.
yeah.
So, and I feel like it's been the story of the season. It's like, okay, these pitchers look good the first 2 innings, and I think we're building some momentum, and things are looking up, and then we can't seem to get outs after that. It just falls apart.
Yeah. And then, like, a 1 or 2 run in, not a 1, but a 2 run, 3 run inning
Hmm.
for the other team is a 4 and 6 run. It feels like a 4 to 6 run lead,
Exactly. With our offense
right?
right now,
With
100%.
our offense. It's terrible. And
Yeah.
so, I mean, after Javier leaves, you've got Brian King comes in. He's the only reliever that gave up a run. De Los Santos inning and a third, blue ball 2 innings, and Miguel Uola, he pitched an inning. So he had 2
He
strikeouts.
looked good.
He looked good, dude.
He does look good.
He looked good. I'm telling you, man. Like I wish I saw more of Uola in relief
I
than
agree.
what we're seeing. I mean,
Yeah, I'm
like De
with
Los
you.
Santos, like he's good when he's. I mean, I know this doesn't sound really obvious. He's good when he's good, but he's bad when he's bad.
Yeah,
Right? I
100%.
mean, like really, it's not. It's not a lot of you know getting traffic on and getting out. I mean, it's when he's on when that changeup's working for De Los Santos, he's filthy. But if he doesn't have it, it ends up being a
Yeah.
long inning and a third. So yeah, that was your Tuesday game. You lose 3-1. I mean, I think we kind of had that on Sunday when we were kind of trying to pick the wins for the series. Um, I think we had that Tuesday loss, right? Or yeah, the Tuesday loss, because like you just don't know what Javier you're getting. You don't know
Hmm.
he. I mean, because we've seen it, dude. Like this season, like it just as easily can go 6 innings of like 3 hit ball and no runs scored and yada yada, or we have this one where it's like 4 innings, feels like he has like 9 walks when he really only has one. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, exactly.
And then it just becomes a bullpen game on game one of the series, and now you're chasing the rest of the series, right? A
Yep.
bullpen.
You have the Angels bunting right now against you. They're laying down bunts left
Yeah,
and right in this game.
yeah. In the fourth
Like,
inning.
just trying to beat you. Yeah, they
Yeah,
laid down the sack bunt when the runner scored in like the second.
yeah,
So,
dude. It's and
everyone,
this is against Peter Lambert, dude. The dude that's been like the most clutch
yeah.
this season. Now, look, if he continues on this path the rest of the night, that'd be like at least 2 starts in a row where he hasn't been Peter Lambert ish,
Hmm.
right? Like and I don't know if he's just coming down back to earth or
I think
what, right? But
they were worried about his total like innings pitch on the year. This is like
yeah,
this will be a career high for him on innings pitch. So I know like the key sign of that is his velocity, and I think they're saying his velocity looks fine so far. But I was going to mention, like going back to your point, there's really no one in our rotation outside of Lambert for the most part. Like Hunter Brown's questionable now too. He's looked
yeah.
pretty rough the last 3 or 4 starts. So the whole rotation right now, which has been the story the whole year, is just a big question mark. That's
Well,
why you
we were
needed a
talking.
pitcher.
Yeah, we were talking about it on Sunday, and we were trying to kind of going through the rotation.
Hmm.
Like, and I was sitting there. I was like, okay, you got Lambert, you got Hunter Brown, Wisniewski, and then like it kind of got stumped because I'm like, who the hell else? They're double off the wall,
Yeah, he just scored
five
again,
two.
5-2.
And you're going, and I'm sitting there like, okay, so I guess Javier would be number 4,
I
and then then it's like, oh my god, dude, like we don't have a. Are we running a 3-man, like a consistent 3-man staff right now, and then kind of
yeah.
4-5, just throwing someone out there, and
I
that's
mean,
kind of what we're doing.
yeah, you probably got 2 guys in Hunter Brown and Peter Lambert. And then the last 3 are probably bullpen games. You got 3 straight bullpen games.
Yeah.
The rest of the rotation.
Yes.
I wish they'd let Blue Ball get a crack at it again. I know it's probably too late in the season or whatever, but I mean, dude, like he looks good out of the pen, and he pitched 2 innings in Tuesday's game, and I think
Tuesday.
he
Yeah.
pitched 2 innings last night. He may have only pitched one. I know he pitched last night too,
Pitched 1 inning,
but
2 Ks, 1 hit.
yeah, like
He
Blue
got a hold in
Ball,
that game.
yeah. So I mean, the whole it's just a hard watch all
Dude, it's
around.
unbelievable. It's unbelievable that you have 3 guys, 2.5, 3 guys, right? That you can consistently run out to the mound every 5 days to hope to give you 5 innings, right?
Hmm.
And then it's just kind of like Ethan Pecco, makes his MLB debut last night, right? 3 2/3, 3 hits, 2 runs, 3 walks, 4 Ks. Felt like a lot more walks than that. It felt
Yeah.
like it was the same thing as Javier, right? But dude, I mean, like, what were your first impressions of Pecco's first outing? I mean,
Yeah, so I mean I missed the first like 2 or 3 innings, so I know obviously that was the majority of his start was the first
yeah,
2 or 3 innings, but some of his movement, I saw some strikeouts he had. It looks pretty solid. Um, I'm gonna have some grace on him just because he just got caught up, and he's
yeah,
probably a lot of nerves and adrenaline going for him. So it's too like he's up here too soon for me to like give him the whole spill about
yeah,
a pitcher
yeah.
can't finish 5 innings for us. But I mean, sure. I mean, it's not what you wanted, I guess. But I think I'd give him 1 or 2 more starts, just kind of see where he's at. But we're still in the same spot, I guess. You don't
We are.
you
I
don't
mean,
have any pitching.
if you look at it from a runs given up standpoint, the dude he gave up 2 runs,
Yeah,
right? I mean, yes, it was 3 2/3, right? Essentially, he was an opener, really, an extended opener,
exactly.
right? But I agree completely. It's what are you gonna say, dude? Like this kid can't get through 5 innings.
Exactly. Like,
I mean,
it's not his fault,
it's
truthfully.
not his.
It's
Yeah, it's
it's
not.
really not. I mean, the rest of your rotation that's MLB caliber players give you anything this season, it doesn't look as bad. But just
Yeah,
like the way our season is right now, it looks really bad. So
yeah, no, for sure. No, so I mean, look, I say you just keep running them out there. What are your other options?
that's what I'm saying. It can't get worse.
Imai doesn't know if he wants to be a starter or a bullpen guy. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Javier is just not the old Javier. Um, Wisniewski's looked good. He's looked good his first 2 or 3 starts, and now we're
yeah,
back to he had one rough outing recently, and then
yeah,
Lambert, same thing. You talked about the pitch count, right? Overall for the season, there's most pitches he's thrown, and that kind of reminds me of Ronell 2 years ago,
yeah.
right, where he came out and he just was dominating, and then come July, August, the velo starts going down, the arm fatigue, and then before you know it, boom, he misses. Excuse me, he misses 2025,
Hmm.
right? And now he's a bullpen guy. I think he's down in Sugarland. Is
Yeah,
he
he's in
down in
Sugarland right now.
Yeah. So, like these guys, they're not accustomed to it, and thank God we've had Lambert for most of the season to do what he's done. But I mean, he's just not. He's gonna get. He's just. You can't overexert him the way they're doing. But
I mean,
like you said, they have no choice.
and then it's kind of the parallels between this season and last season. Peter Lambert is identical to Jason Alexander for us last year.
Yes.
We have all these
Yes.
guys coming back off injuries. We sat here last year on the deadline, didn't get any pitching, and we ran it back. We counted on these guys to come back from injury, and here we are in the same exact position. You needed pitching all season, the whole year, and you talked about it. That's what made me even more mad. Was like you talk about being buyers all year. Yeah, we're not gonna sell. We're gonna buy. Our team's gonna pull it around. They literally come out and sweep the division rival for first place
Yeah.
the 3 games before.
Yeah.
And we're doing the exact same thing as last year. We're counting on guys to come back from injury. You're counting on guys to go past their career high in innings pitched, and it's looking like it's a rerun of the same movie this year. So
So I posed a question to our guys a few weeks ago, and I'm gonna ask you the same. And do you think Do you think Crane is just cool with getting to the postseason to get the postseason revenue so that you can look? You say you made it to the postseason, right?
mhm.
And like, do you think he's okay with just that, or really like, hey, we're here to hang banners, right? I think so. What's your thought on that?
So
Maybe not that specific to the postseason revenue, but you know what I'm saying. Like,
yeah, I got you.
yeah,
I, it was kind of weird that he nixed the trade. And once again, there's probably a lot of that goes on throughout every season that we just don't hear about. Maybe that's a pretty common thing. He's nixed some trades, but I don't know. I thought that was really interesting because all Crane talks about is the window is always going to be open.
yeah,
You're getting a guy that had a year and a half of control for Brian Abreu, who is probably going to walk after this year.
yeah,
Just being honest, they're probably going to let him walk. And truthfully, based on the way he's pitching, he looks like he deserves some money. He looks like he's back to normal. Um, I just think Crane realizes that Espada and Brown aren't his guys, um, and he doesn't really want to blow up the farm. He wants to wait to get some new people in and kind of see what they think on everything and let them run the show.
yeah,
Is kind of the vibe I get because I've never really seen Crane. Like I said, it could have happened every season that we just don't hear about it, but it was kind of interesting. He vetoed that trade. Um, and it's kind of just like we'll give this team a shot how it is, but y'all aren't touching anything. Basically,
yeah,
y'all are out after this year. I mean, he fired or not fired. He let his GM walk after winning a World Series in 2022. So I don't think
yeah.
there's anything Dana Brown could do outside of winning a World Series, maybe that could save his job. So I just think they're dead. They're dead men walking right now, and that's just the truth.
Yeah, I think just to have a conversation to bring him back. I think we kind of messaged it, talked about it either on our other chat or whatever, but it's like
Mm-hmm.
ALCS at the minimum to even have a
Yep.
conversation about possibly coming back. Right. I mean, I think.
And
Um,
I know some people have been talking about, which this is probably unlikely. They just scored more too, Zach Neto. Um, People want to see Dana Brown back as like a president of baseball operations, which I don't think the Astros have had in quite some time. I don't know when the last time they had one is, because his draft picks, to be honest, look good right now. Like it's
Yeah,
very early, obviously, but I don't know if you've seen the Logan Hughes highlights.
I did.
Obviously, Xavier Nyans and Kevin Alvarez, which I believe is also Dana Brown.
Yep.
They look good. So, I mean, I would be open to that. I also, back to the topic we were just talking about, I would just like to know how much control Dana Brown actually has
Mm-hmm.
over the team. Because it's hard for me to sit here and be mad that our offense is terrible when he wanted to trade for a guy and had a trade in place for a guy that would have upgraded it, at least over Varsho and these other guys were running out there. So I just wish I had the full story on the whole, because Dana Brown could be in there and he basically has Jerry Jones as the owner. I think it's what everyone's comparing Jim Crane
But
to right
that's
now.
dude, but it's like that, man.
Oh, it
That's
is.
from
Yeah.
the outside, it really feels that way. It
Yeah.
really feels like he's Jerry Jones, right?
So I just kind of feel bad for Dana if that's the case. Obviously, I don't know if that's the case, but
Yeah.
he can only do so much. Like I said, I just think it's Jim's kind of like this is y'all's last few months. This is our best shot at it. Y'all go have fun.
Yeah, that would just be shitty, dude. Not shitty from Crane, but like from a Dana Brown Espada
Oh yeah,
perspective of
100%.
like you've got this crap show going on and like you just got to make do with what you can and
And they
see
kind of
how far
did. They kind of did.
yeah,
I
yeah.
mean, they swept the Rangers. They got in first place in a crappy division, I know, but I mean, that's all you could ask for. And then you wanted reinforcements, and you didn't get it. So I don't
Yeah.
know. It's frustrating.
It's frustrating. I think it all boils down to the fact of like we're just so used to them, the Astros, right, being in contention, making a
Hmm.
run. You missed the postseason last year. The year before, you get swept by the Tigers, right? Your trade deadline acquisition doesn't even pitch in the series because you can't get past the second game. Just all of it, right?
Yeah.
And yeah, man, we're so off topic, but it's a good topic though. And we're not missing anything in the Astros game because there was it five
Yeah.
or six?
We're probably
Was
gonna
it five
drop
or
this one. I don't know. My laptop's hiding the score. I think it's
Let's
6.
see. It is 6-2, and they just chased Lambert.
What inning is it? Is it the fifth, fourth?
It is shoot. This doesn't say top four.
It's only the fourth inning.
Top four. So he goes 3 2/3
Okay.
tonight. Lambert
So everyone's
does.
a question mark. We're officially in that territory. I don't know the
Yeah.
last time we had a pitcher go 6 innings. San Francisco, maybe? Did someone go six in San Francisco? Am I missing?
Yeah, probably.
That's what I'm saying. I don't even remember who was the
I
last one that
can't
went six.
I can't remember.
And we have
Yeah.
Brian King in right now too.
Yeah, Brian King. Brian King's been like I thought he was going to be after last season, I thought he was just going to slide right into the eighth inning guy.
He
Like
did for the most part.
I really did.
He started out the
Uh,
year good.
and the other guy, and I'm off of his bandwagon now, but Bennett freaking Sousa.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I
You're off.
mean,
You're off him.
I'm
Off
off.
his
I'm done.
bandwagon.
I'm done. It's just like,
Yeah.
dude, he's got some good stuff, but he just gives up contact, and he scores, and it's always a run. He always gives up a run. Seems like. So
Yeah.
I'm off of Bennett Sousa, man. But yeah, you're 6-2, top four, bases loaded. Bases loaded. So I'm blaming this whole thing on Homer, Chris, and Bryles. They're at the game. Yeah,
Oh,
Steve.
they're at the game.
Yeah, right when I said this, he messaged. So yeah, I blame this on them. So look, let's just say you get out of here with a loss. That's a game and a half, depending on what the Rangers
Let's say, are the
are doing.
Rangers winning right now? I don't know.
Oh, you know what? I could just do this. Rangers.
They're up 1-0 in the fifth,
Okay,
and
7-2
Angels
now.
are good. Yep.
8-2, actually. I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's over. This one's over.
I mean,
Brian
Chris,
King.
look, Chris and Bryles, they could have come home early and then just jumped on the podcast with us.
Yeah.
But yeah,
They
so
could.
look,
They could. Yeah. Go ahead.
they could go live. They can go live from
But so
there.
they could go live from the stadium right now. It's probably quiet enough,
Mhm.
truthfully.
Yeah, yeah, and shock. It's really come
Yeah.
down to kind of shock, like these, just the effort that's being put out there. And I'm not saying these
It's
guys aren't hustling, but like just the
it's lifeless.
dude, it is, man. It's unbelievable for a team being like in the heat of a division run. It just doesn't seem like there's any jump, anything, man.
Cam
Just
Smith is the one that shows it probably the most.
and another hit,
Oh my
another
gosh.
2 runs.
Yeah.
Dude, it looks like Cam Smith changed his swing.
Yeah, I mean, he took those 3 days off earlier. I think it was that Chicago series or the series before the Chicago series when we played the White Sox. They said they gave him like 3 days off to fix his swing, and it looks better. I mean, I think he's like an 800 OPS the
Yeah,
last
yeah.
however many games.
And he has a one hand finish now instead of
Yeah,
the two hands, and like he's been roping ever since then.
I know it's interesting because they did that with Bregman too when he was coming up. I know he kind of hit a wall after his rookie year. So I doubt it's the same guys from then, but it's kind of interesting the parallels between them two as well. I remember Bregman was always a two-hand finish guy,
Yeah.
and he switched. So
Well,
there's
I
Chris.
mean, yeah. Told myself I wasn't going to drink tonight. Well, you should probably start. He's not driving. I mean, Bregman hit 3 bombs a couple earlier in the week.
hmm
Yeah,
For
I mean,
Chicago,
God, dude, Chicago.
they're good. They're
They're
good
good,
too.
dude. And then this guy up here, Crispy Captures. He's one of our always chimes in Brewer guy now.
They're a fun team too. Can't hate
Dude,
it. Must be nice. Must be nice.
the Brewers are just, and you know what? I always make fun of the Brewers. I always do because they always have a good regular season and then they pee down their leg in the postseason,
Exactly.
like
I was gonna say the same thing.
without fail. And so I kind of hope they don't this year because they got a good squad, man. They got a good squad, and like in the other American League team, like I like watching the White Sox.
Oh yeah,
Like I like watching the White Sox.
I agree.
They got a good team, but I mean they're beatable. Obviously, they're beatable. So yeah. All right, let's get into this weekend and the probables for the athletic series. But before that, I'm gonna do a quick shout out to Elite Research. Elite Research USA is your online source for peptides, nootropics, bioregulators, and other compounds for research purposes. Everything is third-party tested, and they're all about quality and top-notch customer service. So if you're looking for a trusted local source, check out Elite Research USA at eliteresearchusa.com. That's eliteresearchusa.com. Go check them out. So, since Browse is not here, I will do the probables. Probables starting tomorrow night. A's in town for 3. You're going to have JT Ginn, 8-7 with a 3.53 ERA, going against Hayden Wesneski, 2-1 with a 5.16. Then Saturday, Jacob Lopez, 5-4 with a 5.22 against the Diesel, trending to premium. He is 3-3 with a 3.67. And then as of right now, Sunday, you've got our favorite pitchers from both sides, Mr. TBD.
TBD.
So, like, I wonder what's that one lefty for Oakland or Sacramento that's like, is it Jump? Is his last name Jump?
Gage Jump, I think is his name.
I think he's filthy.
Yeah.
He's dumb good. Now I don't know if he's up in. I don't know if he's hurt or pitching still, but like I've seen him a couple times and he's
Yeah, he
pretty
pitched
filthy.
against us early in the year. I want to say he got optioned. I could be
Okay.
completely wrong. I thought they sent him down for a little bit, but I mean they'll probably call him up and he'll come out and throw 7 against us. Throw
Oh
seven,
yeah,
seven scoreless.
7 scoreless with like 10 Ks.
Yep.
Okay, so JT Ginn Wesneski on Friday, and Jacob Lopez Hunter Brown on Saturday, and then TBD for Sunday. What you got, man?
I think last time I came on here, I said we were going to win 2-1, and that was right. So I mean, you should sweep.
Yes.
I think they go 2-1. I think they lose tomorrow though. The way they're playing tonight, I think they lose tomorrow. I would guarantee that Pena's probably not playing tomorrow either.
Yeah.
Yeah, 2-1, and they win Saturday and Sunday, I guess. But
So the comeback series win.
Yeah.
Yeah, so both the guys took 2-1 at Astros, I think. Let me see what they said. More than likely they said they took 2-1. Let's see. Oh, okay. So Bryles went Astros 2-1, and then Chris said AS 2-1. That could be either one. So really, he's winning either way. I'm gonna go with. He said I'm gonna go with. He meant A's 2-1.
Yeah.
So, yeah, dude, I think it's just, I don't know, because this offense doesn't show up, dude. It could be another 1-2 series loss, man. Like, it really freaking could.
It could.
And I know that's like quite obvious to say, but you're a better team than the freaking A's, man. Like, you're a better team, especially with all their injuries. Like, you're a better team. So, Trammell, you can swing. It's okay, man. Like, bro.
I'm about to say I might be off. You talked about being off the Souza bandwagon. Trammell's my guy. I've been on his bandwagon all year. He's looked pretty bad.
He's looked really rough lately. Look, what was it? His at bats against Munoz in the Seattle series, dude.
It was terrible.
Not what you want. Not what you want at the plate in late innings.
Yeah, it's rough. It's rough.
So yeah, I'll go 2-1 Astros because they really should win, and really they have to win. Like, they have to win. Let me see if I can find the Rangers weekend schedule.
The Rangers schedule coming up, I think, is like a cakewalk. I could be wrong, but
let's see here. Let's see. What is this weekend? This weekend is 21, 22?
Yeah.
Oh, yep. So they have the Angels. They have the Angels this weekend, and then they're home for the Angels. Then they go to Chicago, White Sox. Then they go to the Brewers, and then they finish August home against the Athletics. And then they've got Tampa in the beginning of September. So nice. They've got a series. Let's say they win the series against Anaheim, right? Let's say they go 2-1. Chicago. I mean, it's at Chicago. I don't know. I don't know. You just got to look. Like, flush the game tonight. Like, reset, however that looks like, and then come back to tomorrow for the next series and like just focus on winning the damn series. I mean, because now to hit our 4-2, you got to sweep. You got to sweep the A's. So this is kind of what we were talking about a minute ago, right? Oh, where did it go? Here. Even if we make the playoffs, man, like, what are you going to do? You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's a good point.
It's a great point because, like we talked about it, you only have two guys that you can really run out there, and they're just not pitching to the ace level. I mean, we were toting Lambert as the ace for a minute because he was, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And then Hunter just hasn't been Hunter since he got back off the injury list. Just hasn't been.
Yep. I think he said like one or two good starts.
Yeah.
And it's been rough.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, man, it's tough. It's tough to watch. But look, Xbox, the name gets called early tonight.
Yeah, about to say, this one might be getting turned off like any second.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Well, Sleeper, I appreciate it as always, man.
Yeah,
as always, friend of the show, always welcome to come on here. Let's see. Let me see everybody that's in here. Crispy Captures, as always, dude, thank you, man, for always chiming in. Homer Chris, it's your fault and Brow's fault that the Astros lost tonight. You're at the game. And then Game Face 44, thanks for chiming in, man. Or woman. I don't know. But appreciate it. You guys have a great evening. Let me get some music while we get out of here. Let's see. There we go. As always, man, thank you for the support. Thank you for always commenting. We appreciate it. We will be back Sunday for sure in the evening for our regular episode. Might do a little recap over the weekend. We'll see how it goes. But until then, Sleeper, I appreciate it, homie. This is the Crawford Chronicles. I'm PK. You guys have a good evening. Tough, man. Tough.
10-2.
10-2, bro.